Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth.
The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. To understand everything is to forgive everything. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do if you do not act upon them? A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. True love is born from understanding. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. The trouble is, you think you have time. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. You only lose what you cling to. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. The root of suffering is attachment. Give, even if you only have a little. A disciplined mind brings happiness. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. Speak only when your words are more beautiful than silence. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things that renew humanity. understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. The greatest prayer is patience. There is no fire like passion, no shark like hatred, no snare like folly, and no torrent like greed. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. It is in the nature of things that joy arises in a person free from remorse. The tongue is like a sharp knife. It kills without drawing blood. Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows, tomorrow death comes. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Be where you are, otherwise you will miss your life. A fool sleeps as if he were already dead, but the master is awake, and he lives forever. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. He who experiences the unity of life sees his own self in all beings. Attachment leads to suffering. Let go. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. You yourself must strive. The Buddhas only point the way. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. It is better to travel well than to arrive. Whatever has the nature of arising has the nature of ceasing. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. Let go of fear and live fully in love. Like a fine flower, beautiful to look at, but without scent, are the fine but fruitless words of one who does not act accordingly. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that, and all will be well. As a solid rock is not shaken by the wind, even so the wise are not moved by praise or blame. Conquer the angry man by love. In separateness lies the world's great misery. In compassion lies the world's true strength. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Purity and impurity depend on oneself. Delight in heedfulness. Guard well your thoughts. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. The wise ones, ever meditative and steadfastly persevering, alone experience Nibbana, the supreme peace. Irrigators channel waters, fletchers straighten arrows, carpenters bend wood, the wise master themselves. Meditation brings wisdom, lack of meditation leaves ignorance. To cease from evil, to do good, and to purify the mind. That is the teaching of the Buddhas. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Just as treasures are uncovered from the earth, so virtue appears from good deeds. Patience is the highest asceticism. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings. To abstain from lying is essentially wholesome. Radiate boundless love toward the entire world. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. The one in whom no longer exist the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming. How could you track that awakened one, trackless and of limitless range? The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart. One is not called noble who harms living beings. By not harming living beings, one is called noble. Good people shine from afar like the snowy mountains. Mindfulness is the path to the deathless. Heedlessness is the path to death. The world is afflicted by death and decay, but the wise do not grieve, having realized the nature of the world. All experiences are preceded by mind, having mind as their master, created by mind. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. Look within. You are the Buddha. The gift of truth excels all other gifts. From craving arises sorrow. From craving arises fear. Those who cling to perceptions and views wander the world offending people. A mind unruffled by the vagaries of fortune, from sorrow freed, from defilements cleansed, from fear liberated. This is the greatest blessing. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Let the wise guard their thoughts, for they are difficult to perceive, extremely subtle, and wander at will. like a fish that is pulled from its watery home and thrown on dry ground, our mind is agitated when it is drawn from the world of desires. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? We have collected the quotes of Buddha, which reflect the wisdom of Indian philosophy and will guide fellow travelers on the road of transformation. Let me know in the comments which quote you liked the most. Thank you for watching.